I want to show you an old equipment which I used for some years. This is a Shadow Guitar-to-Midi converter built in Germany, in South Germany, I believe around Erlangen they are located. Shadow is still existing. It's a company in Germany which is known by their piezo pickups and other magnetic pickups, and around 1985 they built this Guitar-to-Midi converter for different companies. They made it for Ovation, Charvel and probably Mine. And this is a unit which provides the ability to get the played tone from each string. So we could play 6 tones at 6 keys at one time, and they are multiplexed, are sent through a 1/4 inch jack, stereo 1/4 inch jack to the unit. It's the same jack. Normally for Guitar-to-Midi converters from Roland you need a special plug like these MIDI plugs, but I believe 15 or more pins in there. Here's only one plug for a foot pedal. I have still this foot pedal, but I use it for another thing and change the pin out. So I never use that pedal. On the back side there are 2 MIDI ports, one electric guitar out and one acoustic guitar out. If you put in that pickup into an electric guitar, then you have a hexaphonic pickup, like it looks like the hexaphonic pickups from Roland. The unit gets the signal from the piezos or from the hexaphonic pickup and from the normal pickup which is in the electric guitar, and you could mix that signal or bring it out on 2 different ports on the back side. In my case I have only that hexaphonic pickup. It's a piezo system, and when I switch on, if you want to buy that system, this system works only with the original Shadow pickups, with no other pickup. So to take it short, on the back side there is a MIDI out. When I play a sound, then it will be analyzed inside and they send a MIDI out, not an audio signal. It's only a control message to the synthesizer unit. In my case I want to start with the audio. I use a Katana amp in the back, and the sound is really like the Ovation sound. I used a bit of reverb from the Behringer mixer. Sound from the pickup. You hear it? It's not synthetic. It's coming from the guitar. I play a simple chord. You hear it? And now we mix it with a piano. This unit is a very simple sound expander built for computers. I got it very cheap. Let's play piano. You have to play very precise on the left side. It's not. You shouldn't make noise, because every noise is transferred into a MIDI signal. That's very stupid. And then you could start playing piano. To show you that it's real from the sound module. and on the back side there are only several cables. MIDI in, the green one is coming from the Guitar-to-Midi converter. The black one with the silver or white cable is MIDI out or MIDI through, and I use that to send it to a MacBook. I use Garageband to play some things, so you could use a DAW. So rather than using a keyboard, because I better play guitar than piano, so I mute this one and do not know, there is a small feedback ongoing, but however. String or something. So someone asked to play drums. I do not know where the drum sounds are, but it doesn't make sense. Steinway grand piano. So I used that system in 1900, I believe, till 1995, and then I stopped using it because I had no usage for it. I think the good thing is if someone plans to use something like that, a guitar is thinking about buying in a Guitar-to-Midi system, do not think about playing into a DAW or playing really live with it. On stage it's more like combine the sound of the guitar with something else. And piano, if you want to sound like a piano, yes, you could sound like a piano, but you can't play like a piano because the playing on a piano is different than on a guitar. You could play closer chords on a piano than on a guitar. The style is different, the range of octaves is different, and if you want to imitate other instruments, yes, you could do it a bit, but you have to think about what would a piano player or a flute player play. Back to the system from 1904 or 85, it was ahead of time. So it was really, on that market, it was the best system for Guitar-to-Midi, and you hear it, the technology is very super, really made for using it on stage. It's aluminium case, it's heavy metal, and if you want to, you could push out this one using a simple printer cable or serial cable with all pins mounted on your microphone stand, and use it as a remote control on stage. I've never used it as a remote control. If you want to buy something like that, think more about how could I use it like an effect or a special color of sound. You could use different sounds, so sounds which are not possible to create with a lot of effects, with an echo or reverb effect. Mostly when I play today, I use a lot of reverb from internal effect from the mixer to use the special sound as a reverb, or I use it to play some noodle around with Garageband. So it's some sounds sound better. There's a small lag, so it's different from sound to sound. So the flute, mellotron flute, or gusheng. That's too loud. So I created some in Garageband. So you could use a looper to play with yourself, or with layer some sounds and a lot of effects, or you could use simply Guitar-to-Midi system, put it into your DAW, play some tracks, and then layer them, change them. It took me 2 or 3 minutes to play that. 7 layers with some different sounds, also upright bass. You hear it? On low strings the latency is bigger. You hear first my guitar. Yes, I think that's all. If you see it on eBay, remind you need the special pickup, or this guitar where the pickup is built in. So in my case, I bought it all in 1989. That's, yeah. There's no video on YouTube available which explains the system. Here are options to change the program. Let me mute that. When you use play and so I believe 32. So the sound 32 is it's in the third bank where the organs are. I believe 1/6 is the 8/7 style piano. The sound is not coming from here because the Garageband is not recognizing the MIDI. Also, e-guitar is available. That's totally stupid. Okay, I think that's all for the Shadow GTM6. Goodbye.